Welcome to the Borealis Experience. I'm your host Aurora, and I'm so happy to be spending some time with you today. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are in a comfortable space. Maybe you're going for a walk. Maybe you're driving home. Maybe you're taking the bus or the train. Whatever you're doing, I hope you are in a good mental, spiritual, emotional space. Today I want to talk about your pain and the importance of sharing our uncomfortable truths. Stuff that we might think was not that bad, but might be very important to share with another person. And chances are they will say, holy shit, that was intense. I'm so sorry that this happened to you, or whatever they may say. They will show compassion. If they are a healthy individual, you will be touching their heart with your story. And you will be able to come clean with that story, maybe. Because every time we share our story, there's someone out there who can relate, who can learn, who can heal. And it is not so much about staying stuck in that pain and repeating that story and living a victim life. This is exactly opposite what I want to talk about today. Because you are not a victim. You went through some stuff like any other person too. We all went through some stuff, and we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to look at it and maybe go back and feel that pain again and then make peace with it. Because we don't want to run around and live a victim life. We don't want to run around and avoid situations, close ourselves up just because we had that one or two or three or more painful experiences. We want to live a fulfilled life, a life where we experience with all our senses, where we can be curious and living from the heart instead of living from fear and from a mindset, ego-driven level of, living, experiencing life. So whenever you tell someone that you've gone through some stuff, and it can be the divorce of your parents, it can be an experience that you've made when you were in high school, maybe bullying, maybe you lost your job in the teens, in your 20s, or maybe you went through an extreme heartbreak. Maybe you overcame addiction or are still struggling with addiction. Whatever it is, you have to be aware that this has happened to you, and now the time has come to heal that wound because you don't want to be a victim. So how do we do that? How can we own our scars, our pain, without living a life of being a victim? I think the strongest lesson I have learned is that there's always someone out there who suffers more and someone out there who we can help relate, help feel less alone. So that is step number 1. Try to think about the people outside of you and believe that we need you out there as a functioning, healthy person. And if you can do the work, if you are ready to heal and to let go of your pain, then you are on such a beautiful path, because you will meet people that went through similar stuff. You will meet people who want to support you. You will meet people that will show compassion. The second step is to be honest with your protective behavior, like the stuff that you created in order to prevent yourself to go through that pain again. So let me give you an example here. Let's say you went through extreme heartbreak and now you're trying to date again, but every time you meet someone, you see someone that reminds you of that heartbreaker person. And you're trying to push it away and not think of it, but every time you meet that new person, you have to think of your old person again, the person who have caused you pain in the past. So there's two ways then. You can either contact that person and ask for perfect closure, or second option, which is my preferred option, you make peace on your own with that person on a distance. You know that you own your part, they own their part, and you forgive yourself for your part, and you forgive them for their part. And you meditate on that, and you reflect on that, and know that you deserve a new start. You don't deserve to be living in the past. You deserve to move on and to live a juicy, fulfilled life. So now every time you meet that new person and those triggers come up, those thoughts come up, I want you to remember what I just said here. You have to feel deserving again, and you have to approach every new person with curiosity and an open heart. When it is addiction that you've struggled with and you feel successful at overcoming it now, you will be tested. You will go through phases where you want to cave, you want to go back because you know it's going to make you feel good for a little bit, and you know it's something that you can control and it helps you to cope with life. I then want you to remember that you deserve to live a life in freedom. You deserve to be free of those cravings, and you deserve to know what is best for you outside of these drugs and whatever you use to keep you okay. It is okay to feel pain. It is okay to feel as if you have to ask for help. It is okay to feel lonely at times, but not for too long. Reach out and ask for help instead of going back to your comfort zone and your substances that you have used. And when you share these experiences, when you share with people that you're struggling with something and you're trying to help yourself and you're doing your best to be a functioning person out there, people will start helping you. People will start listening. People will have compassion and empathy for you and even look up to you and see how courageous you are. And you will motivate other people to do the same. They will feel safe in you, in your environment. If you say that in English, they will feel safe around you. Let's put it that way. And maybe you open up more to you, and you will have stronger and more beautiful connections. So whatever it is that you're struggling with, or that you may be not aware of, but you're still carrying around with you, go back and visit, and go back and visit with the intention to heal, with the intention to share, and with the intention to move on, right? Not to victimize yourself, but to not be a victim, but owning your story. I will stop here and take a breather. We will both take a breather now, because there was something else I wanted to say, and I can't quite think of it now. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale exhale. Beautiful. No, the thought didn't come back, and that's also totally fine. I think I covered everything that I wanted to get out today. So see the value in going back and revisiting stuff that was uncomfortable, and then share with people and heal. Go back with the intention to heal and to forgive, and to not live in resentment and bitterness, but to live from the heart, from a very warm space inside of yourself. Thank you so much for listening to the Borealis Experience. I'm your host, Aurora, and I'm very happy to be out there for you tomorrow again. I might be posting a new interview with John Esteen, who was sentenced to 150 years of jail time, and his incredible story of freeing himself. He's a true warrior. He's truly inspiring when it comes to facing a hopeless situation and making the best out of it. So be excited for this episode and spend a good rest of your day now. Take good care. Aurora.